Hello, I'm Melanie Hamann with Art by Melanie. Today I get the opportunity to play with some of the paint Pixie Doh and the molds, and we're going to work together and make a little cute project. Let me tell you a little bit about what I use for this project. Of course, first the Pixie Doh, which is this wonderful texture of marshmallows, and the molds. We're going to be making this little wreath like a shelf sitter or for your tier tray maybe. I got a couple of these wooden cradle boards. If you look on the back, the way they're constructed, we're going to use this side and put a little wreath in there with some florals. So I've gone ahead with one and I've painted the back black. You could also stain the outside if you'd like. I kind of like that pine look. So I think I'm going to leave it with just the pine edges for now. You can always change that later. Okay, let's take a look at how to get one of these molds done. This is the simplest process I've ever seen. I've got a little cornstarch on a stiff brush, and I just go in there to each one and kind of liberally just brush in that cornstarch in there, get in all the little nooks and crannies. It doesn't take long at all. And then I'm going to switch you down so you can see where we're going from here.
Okay, we're ready to make a mold. I'll use a small amount of the Pixie Dough, about a pea size to begin with, and roll it in between my hands to create a little ball. I choose which one I'm going to use and push it in. Get all those little crevices, contact with the Pixie Dough. I'll take another piece. I've learned using small amounts is a good thing. Small amounts and continue to fill until you feel it is up to level. And it's just really as easy as that. When I did this, I did all of the molds in each piece, the leaves, the flowers, and then I stuck them in the freezer for an hour or two, and then unmolded them on a flat surface.
So I put my paint into a little tray or paper plate, whatever you have, and I'm just turning my lid around. Get this somewhat centered here. I have to stand up for this. Put it down. Got a little bit on the black, we'll fix that. Let's do it a couple of times. I want to have it be a little offset maybe. That looks like a grapevine wreath. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's set that aside to dry.
And I'm moving on to the painting. I'm using a combination of red, orange, yellow, greens to give it a really fall feel. You could use whatever type of paint that you have handy. These take paint so very well. I was really impressed, and stays bright and bold as far as the color goes. Using the paint really brings out the grooves and all of the little details. I discovered, since a lot of these are small pieces, that my best bet was to use some masking tape, roll it on itself, and then stick it to my table and add all my little pieces so they won't move around, and it gives me a good surface to get in there with the brush and get a lot of color loaded up on them, get the edges. It's just really handy and keeps my fingers a little cleaner than they normally would be.
Okay, our little pieces have dried, and I kind of laid them out to see where I want them to go. We're just gonna make a little bunch of them up on the top. I'm using just a tacky glue. You can use a wood glue, whatever you have available. Since this is not a high traffic piece, I'm not worried that the tacky glue will not hold. So we're just gonna put our first little leaf down in there on the top, this being the top of our wreath. And where's our other one? But they look so fall. And we're going to hit the other side. Looking like fall already. I'm gonna grab let's put in a green leaf on this.
So we'll continue to layer our leaves and flowers at the top of the circle, at the top of the wreath. And this really adds a nice dimension. You have the different colors and textures of the leaves and the flowers. And I'm keeping all of my elements at the top of the wreath or at the bottom of the wreath as you're looking at it. It could go either way. And adding all of those in to create the look of a little spray on top of the wreath. And I keep going until I'm happy with the way that it looks. Could make it full circle around too, which would be very cute. I just thought a minimal look would work well for this. You could definitely make it in your colors of your home or your kitchen using grays, blushes, taupe, greens, sage. All of those colors are so pretty together. I just thought this would make a nice, simple wreath with lots of dimension and impact.
That was a whole lot of fun. The cute little shelves there. Like I said, you can stain the outside edges if you like it. You could also come back in here and put it's fall or happy fall. You know, put whatever little message that you want in there, or a special letter, your initial. That would be cute too. Just look at how cute those came out, and such a sweet and simple little project to do. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back next month with a different project, but it's been fun. Thanks so much.